Congrats on the win.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Why don't we start with opening thoughts from you on tonight's game, and then we'll open it for questions.
I'm super excited for our guys. Happy for them. Happy for our fans. It's been a little while coming to get our SEC win, but we're excited about this one and excited about the challenge ahead of us tomorrow. Thought we did some really good things today, offensively and defensively. Didn't rebound the ball as well as we needed to. The effort that we had on the defensive boards won't allow us to win tomorrow's game. So hopefully we, can fix that between now and tomorrow and give ourselves a chance to keep this train rolling.
Gentry, why don't you start us off with questions?
Yeah, Stack, when A&M got it back to tying it up at 45, how big was the composure and toughness you kind of saw out of your guys to get control of the game back and not, let it get away right there?
Yeah, it was important, and I thought it was good that we played through it because we knew they were going to make a run. It just so happened to be at that time to where I was looking up at the clock and I was like, man, it was right there at the media timeout was coming up. So I was trying to hopefully not try to burn one, with them, getting the game back in close to where we may needed that, down the stretch. But I thought we did a good job of just weathering the storm, but we did it to ourselves. Transition defense, I think Scotty, Max, they all had an opportunity to get there and get some good verticals, but for whatever reason, we sold out and gave them some easy opportunities. I think they struggled to score against our half-court defense, and then some of the zone stuff that we kind of mixed in today. But they were, when we did play good defense, like I said, they got some easy opportunities on the offensive board. So those are things that we had got to clean up, going putting bodies on guys. And we're capable, we're capable of being more physical, but I thought we weathered that storm and guys stepped up and made plays. Scotty didn't have his best game tonight, from a scoring standpoint. Well, he still was able to score. He got to the free throw line, but just, shooting from the field, it wasn't his best night, but other guys stepped up. DJ stepped up. Max stepped up and made some shots. Jordan was good for us, and I thought Trey was huge down the stretch for us. So we're going to need those type of efforts across our board if we want to keep advancing the way that we did today.
Joe Rexroad.
Yeah, on Scotty, Jerry, when the ball isn't falling for someone like that, what's the maturity level required to still play, the overall game that he played tonight? Yeah,
I think I even though it was I took him out, just to gain his composure a little bit. It's still young kids, man. Like I said, no matter what you think, they still can. As much success as he's had, and as much as he means to our team, he's still a young guy, and I think he can, just sometimes it just takes coming out of the game, watching a little bit, and I thought he did that and saw where he could pick his spots and went back in and did a really good job for us. So, but the good thing about it, he normally doesn't do that 2 games in a row, so I'm expecting a big output from him tomorrow. And again, it's just a different offense. A different type of style that we had to play with their matchup zones. I told you, it's just about guys getting into the middle and making some plays and doing some different things. I thought we had a pretty good plan for it, but I think with Florida tomorrow, they're more of a man team, so he's going to be able to get into the rhythm of our offense a little bit more. But they mix it up as well. They do some 1-3-1, do some different things. So we got to be prepared to play some different styles. But but I like the balance that we had today. We need to continue to have that balance, and hopefully we get our guy back, up to playing at the level that he's capable of, and giving us the numbers that he's capable of.
Chris Harris.
Stack, did it feel like a conference tournament out there tonight? I know there's just a few dozen fans. Can you kind of tell us what it seemed like from your vantage point?
Yeah, I think we know where we are. We're at the end of the year. We're at the conference tournament. I think the league does a good job of, really, putting all the bells and whistles out there. Guys get to see their likeness in different, different images, throughout the arena, different slogans that we use as a team. they've picked up on it and placed it throughout the place. So, I mean, it feels like we're somewhere, and I thought our guys stepped up and responded in this environment. And we, obviously we know that the fans aren't there. It's not, 15, 16,000 in there. But at the same time, we create our own enthusiasm. I think the good teams find a way to not have a silent bench. We got to make sure that we have energy over there. And I thought our guys did that. The guys that weren't in the game were really supportive of the guys that were. And that's what we're going to have to continue to do. But it's still, obviously, it's not, the normal feel that you would get of a big conference tournament. But I think, the league and we're all doing the best that we can to try to make it that way. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow probably will have a little bit more life and more people in the building as well.
John, did you have one?
Yeah, Jerry, I just wanted to know, a lot of times we don't know what we had until we lost it. And with this year, with all the season that's gone on, did you ever catch yourself just being a little bit more appreciative of being out there on the court? And just what was kind of going through your mind? I mean, you all were kind of the vanguard of kicking off this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all excited to be here, man. And I tell for the guys that I talk to locally most of the time, I tell them like one of the happiest days or happy time of my day is when we get that message and it says all COVID tests are negative. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the, so we know that it's, every day. I mean, if we have one, come back and one of those tests is not is positive, then it changes everything. Now we're into contact tracing, and we're probably maybe not even able to play this game. And so, we're hoping to keep everybody safe. And we're not only praying for ourselves, but we're praying for every team in this tournament, just so that we can have an opportunity to play. Because again, if one positive test, and it can set this whole thing in a tailspin. So, prayerfully, we're able to get through it and give these kids a chance to showcase their talents and participate in something that they've dreamed about, all of their lives. And I'm just happy to be a part of it and happy to be able to lead our group.
All right. Thank you. Keep it going.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Simon Gibbs.
Hey, Stack. Obviously, quick turnover here with the next game tomorrow, but I asked Scotty the same question. How much does it help having seen Florida before, and what do you expect them to give you guys tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely we played this team twice, and we can go back and look at some of the things that they've done in both of those games, things that worked well that we did, things that didn't go well. Obviously, we kind of got down early with them, and we, got really aggressive and did some things with our trapping, and we was able to get back into the game. So, I mean, it could be an option to do some of those things tomorrow, but more so than anything, just coming out and competing. I mean, they're a talented team, they're a good team, and they got good guards, they got bigs, they got guys that can crash, and we got those same type of guys too. We got guys that can do. I think, talent is kind of talent is a floor, but your character, your integrity, your work ethic is, that's the ceiling. And I think we got guys that, really exemplify all three of those things. And maybe you look at that team top to bottom, yeah, they're probably a more talented team than we are. But when you put that integrity, that character, and that heart, and that competitiveness, to the forefront, I like our chances.
Joe Rexrode, why don't you bring us home here?
Yeah, Jerry, I wanted to ask specifically about your freshmen, Miles and Trey, with big shots and, a couple defensive rebounds from Miles and there, things like that. How important was that? And then you mentioned tomorrow probably have more of a feel. Like, what do you think the benefit is to be in that, with 4 games and kind of be in that kind of atmosphere for especially for your young guys?
Yeah, I thought they stepped up, man. Those guys stepped up. They're not afraid of the moment. They stepped up and made big shots on the big stage. And it speaks volumes of who they are. They put in the work. I mean, these guys after practice, before practice, you can see them. I mean, they stay. They're not cliche guys where it's like, all right, I come in early and I stay late. They really come in early and they stay late. And so I'm not surprised when they step up and make the shots that they do. And, super proud of them. I mean, obviously When things don't go well, then you always hear about recruiting and this and that, the other. But I think I'm proud of our guys, proud of the guys that we brought in here and what they've been able to do, and just hopefully they can just keep it going.